And we're live, ladies and germs. Must apologize for the slightly late start to the stream. I had my kids not wanting to go to bed tonight, so it is what it is, but, you know, dad life, right? Any rate, so if you did not catch the title of the stream tonight, it is GG equals Marauder 2.0, because it's not looking so hot. It's really not. If any of you recall the Marauder, the Sith Marauder, when the Sith Marauder was first released, all of the preview videos had him doing absolutely batshit damage, and holy crap, it was crazy. It was awesome. Ooh, full crafted piece from a pit droid. Awesome. Like it. And then when he came out, he was doing like a third of that damage. Well, we have seen lots of footage through on LT101 specifically. And yeah.
Quit being nice. It's a hot goddamn mess.
It's a giant pile of hot steaming garbage. I'm not impressed. Obviously, Arnold T101 is not impressed. Very few members of the community are very impressed, and that includes the entire server, which I'm not a part of, but T-Money and some of the other YouTubers who are very connected to the community.
Oh yeah,
are on the droid servers, and those droid servers, these are people who know how to use droids, not just, you know, you can't say, oh, Arnold, you played it wrong, what you doing? No, those there, I guarantee that there are people out there on the droid server who went out and, like, at midnight 01 dark 30 wailed out on Droidica to have a 7-star Gear 12 Droidica right off the effing bat, had Zetas ready for it, and we're running a full Gear 12 droid team, and the Reddit posts ain't so hot. Whew, holy moly. It's, It's
a goddamn disaster.
It is. I don't know what kind of mods or lack thereof they were running on those Revan teams in the footage that they provided us, but
I told you that I've been telling people that footage was crap.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly,
yeah.
If you're going to try to sell something, you don't show it sucking. You know, that's marketing.
Duh. Well, yeah, right.
You know, so, but I've been saying it. I've been screaming at the top of my lungs, guys. Don't spend anything or do anything until we get more consistent data on this team. And if you spent not checking the channels and stuff, now, in some people's defense, there have been some people that have been claiming that there are videos out there like, this is great and it beats Revan and stuff. I'm like, that is BS, because we didn't have enough information for that. And I'm a little pissed off about that, because people took that and ran with it, right? And now that we actually have a chance to play with it, we can see, and I've seen all kinds of footage people have been sending me and links, and what do you think of this? And I'm just looking at it like, good God. I mean, someone said, you know, I watched Arnold's stream yesterday, and someone said, oh, you're just going to need Droidica, and it's going to make a big difference. Well, I've seen Droidica Gear 12 fully maxed out team versus the other teams, and I can tell you, it's a hot pile of garbage. It's that the only team that it could beat was JTR. That's it. CLS raffle stomps droids.
Yeah.
On defense. These are teams on defense. I'm not talking offense going against a Revan. I'm talking it just, oh God. Tell me
how you feel, Ranger.
I mean, it is. I mean, listen, I'm not a big droid guy and anything like that, but I like to see good teams. And when we read the kit, you know, we went through it yesterday, and we were saying it like, there's some cool stuff in here, but guys, wait. We've been saying it for like 2 weeks before this. When we first got the B1, like, let's wait. Let's see what we get through all of it. You know, if you're free to play, don't spend anything because we want to see how this works. Just because it's good on paper doesn't mean anything until you actually get your hands on it. And lo and behold, it, you know, when we were asked, we've been talking about this on this stream too, Miss, like, what do you think? It's like, don't have enough information. It looks cool. We knew it was not going to change the meta.
No. But
could it be a part of the meta? That's what we didn't know. Right. And really, no, it's not. Even with, and I'm talking teams that I saw footage on, and I got, it's like fully Zetaed, you know, teams going against fully Zetaed teams is like, God dang, they got ruffle stomped. You know, I mean, ugh.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret that the initial feedback, the initial response has been very negative. Hitting the chat here for a little bit. Yes, Deadpool Kyle brings up, or no, sorry, Grim brings up a good point. GG and B1 are bugged. By that, GG and B1 are bugged, I believe Grim is addressing the interaction between GG, Grievous. I'm just going to call him Grievous. I'm not going to call him GG because GG feels like I'm telling somebody good game. So Grievous, I believe it is his leader ability. Real quick here, let me check this out. At the beginning of each of his, it's his unique Metalloid Monstrosity. At the start of Grievous's turn, all other droid allies take damage equal to 8% of his max health, which obviously that's more than 1 hit point. So the B1 just gets absolutely demolished whenever he's placed with General Grievous. If that is truly bugged, then that is a massive, massive oversight on CG's part.
It is
ridiculous oversight. I do not know what the interaction, like the bug with Revan is. Like, how is he bugged? Do you know what they're talking about when they said that B1 was bugged against Revan?
I'm not sure on the B1 Revan thing.
Yeah, because it doesn't make any sense. Like, he's not dying when he takes damage. The character is not dying. It's losing stacks of the unique buff. So whenever he gets marked and then mass attacked, I don't understand if maybe they're trying to say that, well, if he gets marked and somebody does damage to him, the mark should go away. Because the character isn't dying, it's not refreshing the... Like, the only way that a negative status effect should be, you know, eliminated from a character is if it is A, cleansed, which mark is uncleansable, or B, the character dies and is revived somehow, like the zombie. But CG was very clear in their explanation of the kit that it is not dying, so it would not trigger effects like Snowtrooper's turn meter gain. So if that is in fact a bug, then they are reneging on their initial kit and description thereof. So
I don't think that's a bug on the B1. That sounds
really
for Revan. Yeah. Now the other one with the Grievous thing.
Oh yes, it shouldn't be able to get plagued. That is one thing that I think is a bug.
Yeah, I don't understand that
I don't
either.
understand
That
being
should
able
not
to
be
get
plagued.
Because that just doesn't make no damn sense. If it's immune to damage over time effects, then why would it take damage from plague? That's my thing.
Right. They got some work to do on the team. Yeah. But the question that I'll pose is, do we think that even with the fixes that it's going to make the droids that much better? And my response is no.
No, I do not believe so. In my personal opinion, I do not believe that. Now, it will make them better. It will make them better, but it will not make them top tier. They will not become a top tier team.
This is a mid tier team. Good, but not, you know, you can use it in Territory Wars, Grand Arena, but it's a backline defensive team, you know, and that's
something
where
that's going to frustrate them at the end of the match.
Right. It's Night Sister light.
Yeah, I 100% believe that their intent was to make a team that was good, which they have potentially done. Potentially.
Yeah, it's not a bad team. It's just not.
It's nowhere
At the next
near the
level.
level that we. Yeah, exactly. It's nowhere near the level that we were expecting when it initially was, I guess, presented to us.
Right.
Better or worse than First Order? I would probably put them
Same par. It could beat the First Order.
On par with First Order. Definitely. Just because the only reason I say that is once they cleanse the bug, or fix the bug where Grievous kills B1 every time Grievous takes a turn, it will enhance the squad's survivability immensely. The issue there is that General Grievous is essentially, General Grievous is essentially, yes, there has actually been a droid meta.
Yeah, there has. When the game first started for the first 6 months, yeah.
Yeah, the droids were meta, I believe. I promise.
Yeah.
But the whole issue right now is the survivability versus a majority of the teams out there right now.
Right.
Once you fix the B1 interaction with Grievous, you enhance the survivability of the droid squad tenfold, easy. Because
you have your healer.
Exactly, because you have your healer, basically. Exactly. The B1's function is essentially a damage-dealing healer that just torments the opposite team, the enemy team. So once you fix that, I think it will make the team good enough for government work, I guess you could say. Without any real better way to put it. Now, is it going to be top tier front row territory war defense? Probably not.
No.
I could see it being a team that people put on offense or save for offense, because it should, in theory, be able to beat a good number of other teams out there in the meta. Nice. All right. Sorry, I got a little distracted there, killing Darth Vader. It's going to be. I seriously think it'll be a good team, but not a great team. So, I mean,
it's better than it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
By leaps and bounds.
Yeah.
But it's not.
It's not what they advertised.
It's not at all. I mean, that's what really upsets me.
Really
I can't get over that about the videos that came out saying, "Oh, this can be Rev. This is great." Blah blah blah. I'm like, no. You can't make that claim.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have enough information. I'm always cautious with any new character. Now, some you can look at and like when we saw Rev as kid, we were like, "Holy God!" Right?
Or even Science kid.
It's like, Jesus. What is this? And I still remember when Rev came out. We still said, well, let's wait. It looks pretty sick, but because we've just been in that mentality that, for us, myself and you guys, of course, we've been playing this game long enough to know the pattern and to see. It's like we want to wait and see what happens, and you got to get your hands on these teams and really see what's the true nature of them. How good are they? Not just in the meta, but overall. How do they stack up against other teams? And the footage I'm seeing, like CLS teams, it's not fair.
Right.
The droids
God, no.
crushed. Their AoEs work against them. They don't have enough offense. They get murdered to death with CLS.
Same thing with Treya.
Yeah, Treya, they just keep removing all the debuffs. Nihilists just feast on that team. It is ridiculous. I mean, with all the debuffs that are flying around with that team as well. I mean, they're removing, but they're nasty against it too. Now, JTR is just, it's not that team you can take out with the droids, but you're going to need them maxed out and stuff. But I don't know about bounty hunters.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it could potentially beat bounty hunters.
First order I could see, but bounty hunters are going to be a pain in the ass. But you can, because of B2, I think they can take out bounty hunters because they do debuff and things of that nature. And I think they can handle bounty hunters. It's that mid tier. It's that first order bounty hunters. I think droids will be fine on, but upper echelon, don't even expect that.
Yeah. Nope.
Yeah.
It's just.
And it's a resource drain. That's what it is.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
That's
the other thing I've been cautioning the hell out of that too. I mean, we haven't talked about this. We got the release of the new characters, right? And it's not a matter if, it's a matter of when. I'll be shocked if we in the next 10 days to 2 weeks.
My argument here is, especially with the whole Darth Revan thing, yes, the leaked footage that they provided, they didn't really QC their own footage that they gave to us. Showed the triple zeta placeholder. So it's common knowledge, and it's been discussed by McMole and some of the other content creators out there, that the only characters that ever get 3 zetas are journey characters. And so that's obviously the indication there, or the assumption, is that Darth Revan is coming down the pike. Yep. The reason why a lot of people, myself included, think it's Darth Revan and not just Malik is the fact that they had HK in the squad with him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Malik
had nothing to do with
HK. Had nothing to do with HK. So
yeah, and I was talking about this on the lunch stream today. If you look at the story arc, Revan gets betrayed. He loses his memory. He comes back. He goes through the arc. He becomes Darth Revan. Bastila gets captured. The enemy is Malik, right? That's why you pick up all those characters to go fight Malik. He's the main baddie at the end. Right. So I'm thinking they're going to release Darth Revan, and then later on they'll bring in Malik like they did with Knights of the Old Republic, kind of following that arc. Because it's a story arcs, right? And then you'll go face Malik and be able to beat him with Darth Revan. Yeah,
I think that would be a valid sequence of events. Yes. The other thing there is that a lot of people are like, oh well, they're not going to release any more Old Republic content because they said they were done with Old Republic for a long time. To which I say, when?
When did they say that?
Point out when on the forums they said that they would not be releasing any Old Republic content anytime soon. Road Ahead blog? Nope, not in there. They never said anything about it. In fact, they hinted at meat bags, which
HK.
HK-47. Obviously, I've had it pointed out to me that there are other droids in the Star Wars universe that address or make references to meat bags, but let's be honest, the original droid that called organics meat bags is HK-47. I don't care if you found some obscure droid in some Darth Vader comic strip that called organics meat bags. The bottom line is that right now, in-game, we have a character, HK-47, who loves, affectionately refers to organics as meat bags. So, the fact that HK-47 had a Zeta, I wonder what that could mean. Perhaps he's getting a rework too.
It was just a coincidence.
Oh, just a coincidence. That was just a placeholder too, right? Yes. So, to Nathaniel Morgan's response, I am farming Old Republic.
I'm all in on those 4.
Where is... Oh, look at that. I can take Bastila Shan Fallen to... sorry. To 5 stars. Whee! 5 stars. Yay! Where are you?
I'm not panic farming. I'm just farming regularly.
I'm not panic,
but I'm saving my crystals for the big crystal push to. By the end of the month, I'll be over 20,000 crystals, and some of these characters are 5 stars. I'm waiting for that pack to come where I can just invest in the pack. So I'm going to keep saving my crystals, and and then to rock and roll that way. Instead of just spending the crystals. I'll see. I'm going to give him at least 4 stars. Canderous and Bachelor 5 stars. So I'm going to farm them I'm going to hit them max every day, and then wait for the packs because I know it's coming. I'm just saving crystals like a mug now. I finished my scoundrel team, the Scare Stall team. I'm very happy about that. I mean, I got some Gear 12 to work on, but I'll let it come in, right? I'm all about hoarding now. I'm in full hoard mode. I used my last Zeta on Vandor Chewie. Team's got its Zetas. It's got 2 or 3 of them are 12. The other 2 are 11. I'll finish those up over time. Now it's hoard mode. Crystals and everything.
Yeah, so I think what I'm probably going to do is put Django on hold. Because, I mean, he's a ways from 7 stars. I need to save that energy for Juhani. I am putting my Eta 2 Starfighter on hold. I haven't done a whole lot with it, but I inadvertently, just out of habit, used my ship energy on the Eta 2 instead of on Karth. But I am, I think, going to continue farming the Xanadu Blood and the IG-2000, just because I'm on that home stretch, and I want to get my Millennium Falcon to 7 stars.
Makes sense.
It's a really, really good ship. I enjoy ships personally, and so for me, it is something that I am willing to utilize the resources in order to obtain. I have the luxury of not needing to farm a lot of shit. My Ewoks are already all 7 stars, obviously. I've already obviously got my Old Republic all to 7 stars, or the Jedi Knight Revan Old Republic to 7 stars. I already have the Magna Guard, the B2, General Grievous. The only things I'm really short as far as 7 stars goes, and let's go ahead and sort by rarity. If I go down to the bottom, what I'm missing at 7 stars are essentially Gar Suxon, because I just kind of get his shards whenever they come from events and stuff, which, I mean, that's the ultimate slow farm right there.
Yeah,
so Django Fett, obviously, but I'm willing to put him on hold. Canderous, I'm still farming from Cantina. I'm not doing any refreshes right now in Cantina. I'm just kind of like slow farming him because there's nobody else in Cantina that I need to farm. I mean, Aura Singh, but realistically, I don't need her. She's not a need. She's a want. Right. Same with Embo, the same with Gamorrean Guard, the same with Visas Mar. Now, an argument could be made for Range Trooper because Range Trooper is just effing nuts. But in the grand scheme of things, yeah, I need to get that Gamu up for the new meta. And Sith Marauder. I mean, yeah, Sith Marauder, but I mean, we already know. I mean, that's the topic of today's stream is he sucks. He's just not good. They made it look like he was this bang 'em up 56k basic crit monstrosity, and then he comes out and it's like you're lucky to get 25k crits out of his special, and it's like WTF, mate. And then obviously Rose Tico and Amlin Holdo are never going to get activated. So so Bastila Shan, obviously I've been farming her since she came out. I haven't done any refreshes. I refuse to do refreshes because I'm free to play and I save my crystals. So I mean, it's not difficult for me to change up my farming strategy. I'm farming Xanadu Blood, IG-2000. That's 160 energy on the Xanadu Blood, and then 128 energy, I believe, on the IG-2000. So that's as much energy as you get in a day anyway with the bonus energy. So with the 2 or 3 regular refreshes, I can farm what I need to, and possibly even have some leftover energy to go ahead and hit Jango Fett if I want to. or possibly even Embo if I'm feeling froggy. So I'm not in a position where I'm backed up in a corner or up against the wall or completely screwed. I know I'm not going to get, if they do release a legendary heroes, or sorry, not a legendary, but a hero's journey or an epic journey or whatever the hell they call them now. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to get it the first time around. So for me, I'm not going to stress about it. I'm not going to, bash my head against the wall and then cry and piss and moan because, hey, guess what? I've got Jedi Knight Revan. Yeah, it took 4 months, but I got Jedi Knight Revan. So,
I might be
it
a
all
dumb
happens.
man, but I know what Revan is.
Exactly, right? So it's not, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not going to get Revan first time around. I've come to terms with that. It is what it is. So, kudos to anyone who is going to go get Darth Revan because
I'm going to try.
I'm
going to try.
I'm sure that Darth Revan is going to be just absolutely bonkers. That goes without saying. I don't know. I don't know when that's going to happen. My guess is sooner rather than later. Just because if it's in their test build that they were, playing around with to collect the footage for General Grievous, it can't be that too far out. It just it can't. I mean, in my personal opinion, I just don't think that it can be that far out. Is it right around the corner? Is it right around the corner? Probably not. Probably not. But they made the reference to HK-47 in this quarter's Road Ahead blog.
Mm-hmm. It means end of March.
The end of March. So they could drop that journey in the end of March. And I wouldn't be mad at them for it. I wouldn't.
I think we've got about 3 or 4 weeks. I think mid-March is where they're going to do it. So that they can end first quarter on a high note, right? Which leads them right into celebration, so right around mid-March, end of March, big push. So you got about 3 to 4 weeks, I'd say, max, with the event to get these characters farmed. Now, there's 2 strategies on this. You just take everything you got and farm the snot out of them and try to get them as much as you can. But you're going to need a ton of refreshes and stuff. My strategy is more of, I get enough energy in a day that I'm just focusing on those characters. I'll have them 5 stars by the time they announce, right? Save my crystals, be about 30,000 crystals. And then when the pack comes out, then just splurge on the packs like they did for Jedi Knight Revan. I think as a free-to-play is your best bet. So you've got 2 strategies to go about doing it.
Right. I think that's a valid point. And if we look at Jedi Knight Revan as an example for the timeline, when Jedi Knight Revan was announced, it was, I believe, 2 weeks or 3 weeks after they made the last 2 Old Republics from the original 5 farmable. Is that accurate?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, it was exactly 2 weeks because it was 2 weeks after Chewie.
Okay, so then in that regard, we've probably got about 2 weeks before they announced Jedi Knight Revan, which would put us in perfect line with that assumption that we're going to see Darth Revan pop up at the end of March, because we're now it's going to be probably 2 weeks before the first week of March, so probably the second week of March we'll probably see some teases, some announcements probably for
a puzzle or something.
A puzzle or something, but everybody already knows. Anything that they do is just going to be like, okay, stop teasing us. We know that Darth Revan's coming down the pike. So, he's right around the corner. Just go ahead and just tell us that it's Jedi Knight or Darth Revan and be just let us go on our merry way.
Yeah.
You know, so we're probably gonna see Darth Revan. Let's see if let's pull up a calendar real quick. So 2 weeks, we could probably expect a Darth Revan tease either the week of the 4th of March or the 11th of March. And then I could probably expect to see a Darth Revan event pop up the 21st or the 28th. That would be my guess. Crumb posted about GG just recently. Was it a recent post? Another one?
Yeah, give a link, Nathaniel. Don't just tease us and get anticipation up.
Let me go ahead and hit auto on this this event here.
They make me want to go look.
What I see here is General Grievous leadership and damage clarifications. There's been some confusion around the rework of General Grievous, and several posts concerned that the damage Grievous can deal is less than what has been shown to be possible in footage we provided for preview videos. Oh, I wonder when that could have possibly ever been done in the past. Marauder. What this has revealed to us is that we need to give more information and be clearer about character intent. While we generally avoid it because we don't want to be prescriptive? And because, quite honestly, we are fearful of posting something that is wrong later. Oh, I wonder when that's ever been done in the past. Or can be beaten another way. Understanding our intentions will help you all make decisions about how to use the characters as you see fit. We will work to formalize this kind of post moving forward. 2 key parts of the kit to keep in mind. His basic attack, Furious Assault, deals damage based on max health. Well, we've been modding Grievous, a Gear 12 plus Grievous. Arnold, thanks you very much. For max health, even going so far as replacing a 30 speed arrow with a health primary arrow to boost his damage. His unique metalloid monstrosity increases his max health each turn. Okay? Well, if Grievous don't survive long enough to boost his max health with subsequent turns in PvP, which you showcased him in, so you can't say, oh, well, those were PvE matches where the targets had lower defense, or the Grievous was able to stack up his health for a longer period of time than is reasonably acceptable or expectable during a PvP match. No, he was showcased during PvP matches. Thank you very much. This means General Grievous should be solely modded for health. Oh, wow, that's what we're doing. We're not effing idiots. If you are looking to maximize damage with max gear, max abilities, and 6-dot mods, I'm pretty damn sure people have put 6-dot mods on him and still not seen shit. 3 health sets, 2 health primaries, and what crit damage primary? Okay, so I'm sure even with the crit damage primary, he wasn't doing 54,000 damage. The Grievous in the sample footage had around 65,000 health. Please tell me that nobody on the droid server has managed to put their Grievous at 65,000 health. Please, show me where nobody has done this. I'm waiting. This is not the usual modding strategy for attackers, which traditionally care about speed and damage. Again, we are not stupid. The players who play this game are not stupid. The players who have Gear 12 Grievous ready to rock and roll when his rework went live are not stupid. And may seem counterintuitive to people first picking up the kit. Okay, so yeah, new players, that's for you. And, you know, if he's making a forum post talking about people crying foul, he's obviously addressing the rest of the community as well. Additionally, when looking at the damage in the footage, keep in mind that Grievous unique metalloid monstrosity increases... Okay, throughout the fight, okay. As such, Grievous damage will look different at the start of the battle compared to the end of the battle. Okay, well, you showcased him doing 54,000 damage pretty close to the start of the battle. And before that, 44,000 damage. And before that, I mean, come on. We have also seen reports that Grievous' leadership, daunting presence, is not decreasing the enemy team's armor, but we didn't find any issues during an investigation, and given the damage variance of all attacks and the way armor is calculated, many characters such as B1 already have enough defensive penetration naturally to overcome the damage mitigation from armor without any assistance. As for Grievous' minus 50% defense on his leadership specifically, we don't have any noticeable impact on... It won't have any noticeable impact on targets with low armor. Derp. Because 50% of 100 is a lot less than 50% of 500. In general, this is very difficult to detect the impact of armor penetration, as most PvP and PvE units have very little armor to mitigate. However, you can test this with units that have large amounts of armor, like Heroic Sith Tarpit Raid version of Scion, or against player-obtainable Sith Trooper, Stormtrooper, and CT-5555s in order to see more observable difference. That's if you can get Grievous to last long enough against Sith to actually test the damage against Sith Trooper. Hopefully this clarifies some things, and as always, keep providing your feedback. We have addressed several of the issues that came up yesterday in today's hot fix. Okay, so that shit's already fixed. And we'll continue to monitor any and make appropriate changes. So, yeah, so any bugs that are still in the game are working as intended is what I see and the way I rate that. So take that as you will. Me, I'm not too super duper stoked. Obviously I took my Grievous to gear 12. I've been saving up pieces of gear, so I'm going to give him this piece of gear here, because even if he's not going to be the separatist droid leader of a game-changing, super mega ultra awesome squad, he's still a decent dark side character by himself. He's still going to be a highly valuable character underneath an HK-47 lead. I can see a droid squad with Grievous actually making a droid squad better, because he no longer is a mediocre, squishy, gonna die in 2 turns anyway, waste of space on a team. He obviously is going to drain his allies' health a little bit faster if they are light side droids. So, for instance, if you throw him in a squad with L337. Let's, do I have, I don't. Let's go ahead and just do a Cantina energy refresh real quick here. Let's go and, this is going to be a waste of time, but okay. Kira, let's go here, clear the squad, go to droids, and we're going to go ahead and do an HK-47 lead. So, HK-47, we'll throw in L3, we'll go ahead and throw in Grievous, obviously. Now, the one thing that I can see being really, really fun to do is keep B2 with Grievous, because B2 is a very tanky character. He'll be able to take that focus. Now, obviously, when B2 gets that focus, he's not going to get as many turns. But he is a fairly durable character. So let's go ahead and just throw B1 in here anyway. I haven't put the Zeta on B1, and I'm kind of glad I haven't, because I was really thinking about doing that. I really was, because for B1 to really even be worth anything, he has to have this Zeta. This Zeta is what really makes B1 good. But unless I see them say, yes, we're going to fix B1's interaction with General Grievous, I'm not going to put that Zeta on. I'm going to save the Zeta, because if you're putting in B1 with General Grievous, as you'll probably see here, he's going to die fast. It's just really unfortunate. So, yep. So, there you go. See, right off the bat, General Grievous is the first character to take a turn here, and just took 8 stacks of, what is it? The droid battalion. Took 8 stacks right off the droid battalion. So, let's go ahead and, I mean, that was some pretty decent damage. Unbuffed, 10k crits across the board. Let's go ahead and turn the speed down to 1 here.
I'm just reading the forums. Oh my god, from that post. Oh boy, oh boy. Ooh.
All right, so here we go. Some skittering, 20,000 damage. So And I mean, that's against level 63 Gear 7 enemies that have virtually no armor. I don't know. I mean, I can try this again and just put... You know what? I'm just going to throw Grievous in here by himself. Yeah, so that I can get a bunch more turns. 12,000 on his basic. I guess a level 63 Gear 9 boss. I need to gear up my B2 anyway, just because B2 is really good against Revan. You can put B2 with a triumvirate, and he's 19,000. I don't see how this is supposed to be. I don't see how this is supposed to be good. Like, granted, I don't have the extra, like, 10,000 health that I would get from or 20,000 health that I would get from the other pieces of gear, but let me just come over here and grab some rinky-dink. Actually, here we go. There's a level 84 Stormtrooper. That's pretty good here. All right, so let's go ahead and just throw in... All right, favorites. Throw in Grievous and HK. Give him some extra crit. Some extra chances to take some extra turns here. Okay. Ah, crap. I was going to check his health, as I have him modded. Alright, so 10,000 damage on his AoE, 16,000 damage on his special. Let's see, and so this is 3 turns now, so he's been able to take HK-47's health and boost his own 3 times now. 12,000 damage. Okay. God, HK so badly needs a rework. So here we go. 17,000 damage on a basic, or on a special. Let's see here. 12,800 on a basic. Here we go. 13,800 on a basic. I don't know how many turns I've taken now, but I mean, he's been able to stack some damage here. I mean, he's not stealing health from 4 other droids. He's only stealing health from 1 other droid, but still. Let's see, there's a 6,300 basic. 12,500 basic. 12,600 basic. Let's do a special here. 20,000 special. 18,000 basic. So, and these are against like low health or low level enemies. I'm just, let me see how I have him modded. I've got him modded for straight up health. Because I'm not a flippin' idiot. Let's hope I can get a Zeta here. Come on, give me a Zeta. Give me some Zetas. Nope, no Zeta mats. Okay, well, might suit yourself. Stupid game. The only nice thing here, let's see. So, oh, what the hell? Only 29,000 health? How do I only have 29,000 health? Oh, I guess I don't have... Okay, so let's see here. Assign loadout. Here we go. Jedi, Jolly Bindo. That boosts him up to 38,000. So, if they're telling me that I'm going to get 60,000 health. Now, granted, I get 6,500 here. 6,500 there. Alright, so that's 13,000. Plus 6250. So 13,000. That takes me up to 19,250. Now 25,500. So 25,500 health. Added to 38,000. That gets me close to the 60,000. So if
that's 63,000.
So,
but even then, I'm from what I saw, even with the maxed out teams that I saw that did have all that at 60,000 plus and all that stuff, it still got raffle stomped. And I'm looking at what CG posted, and you have players that are putting their information in there saying, "Look, we tested this," and I have this, invested this, and it's getting roughly just getting pawned. So, it's ugh.
Okay, so I added about 12,000 health to Grievous, and
Mhm.
I'm running the same against the same enemies, and I'm seeing a slight increase to the damage. 14,000 instead of a 12,000 basic. 17,000 instead of a 15,000. Let's do his special again. 24,000. 22,000. But still, I don't see this doubling.
Mm-mm.
I don't see these numbers doubling. And this is with a health primary on my arrow, health primary on freaking everything. These are Jolie Bendo's mods. Like, I'm running my Jolie at like 44,000, 55,000 health or something like that. I mean, I don't know. Am I gonna keep farming up those other Gear 12 pieces for Grievous? Probably. Am I gonna? I mean, let's see. So I mean, that one's a health primary. That one's a health primary. That one's a health primary, and that's a health primary. So, my Jolie Bendo set is not a bad set of mods. This gives my Grievous almost 18,000 health, additional health. Gives my Jolie like 22,000 extra health. So, let me see here. Let's see if they, see, GG or CG hasn't even updated their like suggested mod loadouts to help new players at all. Just, I don't know, man. It's just it seems misleading to me. I don't really know what to say. I don't know, man. They said to use a crit damage triangle, so here's a crit damage triangle. Sweet, 13 speed, I'll take it. I'll run a health primary on his cross mod. Let's see if I can find one. It's got 5 speed on it. The problem is I like to get rid of my crappy health primary mods because generally they just suck. I did not have good luck slicing mods the other night. I sliced a bunch of mods, or didn't slice, but leveled up a bunch of mods and speed did not hit. Let's see, come on, give me another health thing. That one's got speed, so let's take her up. Oh, holy cow, look at what happens when I slice or level up mods on the stream. Friggin' 15 speed.
I don't want to hear it.
Oh, Jesus. Alright, well, let's see. Let's say health primary, offense, health. Cool, I'll take it. Let's go ahead and assign that one. We want to find one that has speed, but also health on it. So we want health, and speed. Let's see if we can find one. No mods fit that criteria. Okay, let's see if I can find one that has health percent and speed. But that's it's only got freaking, let's try slicing it, see what happens to it. Crit chance, okay, that's not bad. And crit chance again. Okay, well now it's a 2.8% health, 3 speed, 5.6% crit chance mod. It's not terrible. I mean, that only keeps him at a 290 speed. Let's see. right, let's try upgrading this one. See what happens to this one. That gives him some extra health. Actually, that's a health, speed, tenacity. Yeah, take it. Let's slice it up too. Ooh, speed. There we go. 9 speed. Gives me a little bit more. And health. I'll take it. Cool. Yep. Let's assign that one. And that's a good call there, Nathaniel Morgan. Let's slice that cross.
So I'm looking at the forums and
potency.
Someone brought up something.
Cool.
Something brought up something interesting here. I'm reading it now. Where did I just lost it? So it says General Grievous is only doing damage based on 20% of his max health, not full max health. No wonder his damage is so crap. They didn't even clarify this in his kit. We were told General Grievous does damage based on max health, but what it should say is General Grievous does damage based on 20% of his max health. It's from Reddit and in the forums.
Yeah, well, that's what happens. People get all antsy in their pantsy, and they start digging into the actual code of the game and to figure out why shit ain't working. And GG, CG, you know, good game. Ooh, I can give Jolie a piece of Gear 12 Plus. Or Jolie. Did I say GG or Jolie? I don't know what I said. But yeah, so my Jolie is running 48,000 health. So, I mean... And, let's see. 22,000 of that is from mods. Holy moly. That gives him 100 strength. 100 strength. Who else can use this piece of gear? This seems like a pretty cut and dry no-brainer here. I can put this piece of gear on Jolie, or I can put it on Vader, Crew, JTR, Old Ben,
Make you a
Dengar.
Jedi and spin it.
Alright, so let's see. What does that take my Jolie up to? 51,700 health.
Excellent.
That's it?
I know, right? It's such just garbage, man. It's such a garbage fucking Jolie. Any rate, yeah. Honestly, I'm glad that I didn't follow in Arnold's footsteps in as far as refusing to gear up my Revan. Because it's very clear that Revan is still at the tops of the food chain. And will probably be for the foreseeable future. And I really do feel bad for Arnold Team 101 because
he went all in, man.
He went all in. He did. He went all in. He used all of his remaining Zetas. He has nothing left for Revan. He has no gear left for Revan. I really feel bad for him. I mean, I envy. I mean, he does. He's got Revan counters, obviously, with a Gear 12 B2 under a Triumvirate lead. He's already proven that he can take down a Revan team. So, I mean, he's not screwed for Territory Wars and Grand Arena in that regard. Yeah, and Nathaniel, I'm going back and kind of reading back through chat, and I am missing a lot of health in my Gear 12 Grievous. The unfortunate fact of the matter is that the vast majority of the player base is not going to be able to enjoy Grievous to the full potential.
Well, even the ones that have it.
Even
they're pissed.
It's
because they're testing the hell out of it. Like, this is awful. You know, I mean, I'm reading the stats and what people are posting and images and stuff. And I'm just looking at stuff and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, it's not pretty. And I mean, it just kind of makes me sad, you know, honestly. It just kind of sucks. I don't feel bad at all. It was his choice, and he knew it could be a dumb one. You know, it could have... But, you know, in his defense, General Grievous is a character that he's had geared for forever. Deadpooler, is that you having troubles with your microphone?
It's not me. It's not me, said the flea.
It must be, because I'm not hearing him at all. Okay, so,
but the counter to that is, you have got to be careful in this game about your resource management, unless you're a Kraken or upper echelon whale, where you just don't care, right? It doesn't matter to you. But for dolphins and below, and those that are free to play, you really have to take your time and be very careful about what you invest in without really taking the time to allow it to marinate. You know, it's like cooking. You gotta let it marinate. You gotta let it sit for a while, you know. And usually when you take that first sip, it'll taste delicious, but let it, you know, it's like chili. Chili is always good the next day.
Yep.
You know, it tastes even better than it did the first day. And I think that's the thing that you have to be really cognizant about is in this game is that, you know, and we say in our stream all the time, let us figure it out, and then we'll tell you if you should go all in. Right?
Yeah. And unfortunately for Arnold T101, he just, you know, didn't see that kind of damage output.
And that's the thing about droids is their damage is lacking. The synergy just doesn't work.
Right.
It's really weird. The kits are really cool. I like some of the creativity that they give with the kits, and I think they are better. But, you know, if you were... And here's the thing. That video showing that even though they didn't say it was a Jedi Knight killer, what was the team that they highlighted on the video? Kicking the crap out of Revan. And you look at that and you're thinking, aha, right? And I think that's the thing that's getting them into the most trouble is like people see that video, putting that, and then I was very overly cautious, like, we don't know the stats in those characters, you know, were they fully maxed? How were they modded? You know, I mean, show me 20 battles with different Revans maxed out and stuff, and then let's make a you know, an observation based off that. Same thing with CLS. Let's see them do 20 battles CLS. Let's see what the results are. Fully maxed out teams.
Right.
Let's see Sith 20 battles. What's the rate of win? What happens? What are some of the issues? So, you know, that's the kind of information you want to go with before you make it. If you got Zeta saved and Gear saved, you know, you don't want to just jump in. You know, it's one thing when you know you have a known commodity. We always say go with what you have and know, not what's out there that may be, because this is what happens. I mean, it's sad that all these people got made based off that video and some other information out there that was put out that, you know, I'm reading, it's like, I invested because of this is garbage. I mean, forums and Reddit are getting vicious, man. Reddit is on fire.
Yep.
Holy crap, is Reddit on fire.
There's probably going to be a lot of people out there who who request refunds of the money that they spent to get Droidica, to get B1, because they were sold a bill of fake goods. You know, I just... Yeah, you need to be careful. And yes, we have access to test accounts. I could switch over to my test account and test out a Gear 12 plus Grievous, you know, play around with mods a little bit and try to get him doing 55,000 damage. In fact, you know what? I'm going to do that as soon as as soon as I finish this my territory battles.
Yeah, don't make me Watsu mad.
I'm going to I'm going to switch over. Now, I did my special mission, and that's really the only one Bimasu cares about.
Well, yeah, it's stage 4.
So,
It's
phase 4. I don't think they're going to even let anybody. They might not even open up deployments, and we'll get the 9 stars on this phase. Why did they change GG's unique when he gets 10% max health at the start of each encounter for each droid ally? Then he would get just 50% max health at the start, and that wouldn't have to kill his team. Because they wanted to try and make it clever and then kill B1. I don't know. Maybe that's working as intended. I don't know. It certainly seems that way from what they're talking about in the forum post. Because, come on,
sorry,
you can't tell me that they did not play test this shit. You cannot tell me that they did not notice that Grievous was killing the B1 battle droid.
I mean, that's the thing that when I noticed in the battles that Revan target B1, burn him down, and they burn him down quick, and then it's GG.
Oh yeah, it's over.
It's done. Revan, that's all it does. CLS, it doesn't matter how you go. I mean, that thing's going to counter the living snot out of you. It destroys your AOE. You don't have stealth. You can't hide. Even the characters that taunt. Chewie does his. It's nasty what CLS does. We don't even need. Oh God, if we have a CLS team, try to beat it. See what happens.
Oh yeah,
it's brutal.
I mean, you saw Arnold 2101 on his video he put out today. He tried to beat a CLS, and it was
Mobile Gamer too.
So
Mobile Gamer put out a video, and he went against the 4 strong meta things. Test account was maxed out and did it. And really, the only success he had was against JTR. The other three meta squads just ate them alive.
Yep. All right. So this should be very quick. Bounty Hunters absolutely just trash territory battles. This is probably one squad that I will never regret gearing up.
I don't either. I think
because
Bounty Hunters.
They're so much
Zeta
fun.
Boss was the thing that changed it, and I like some of the new Bounty Hunters. They're fun to play. They really are.
They are.
And they're a different team, and hey, I like them. I don't regret gearing them and putting those things on Boss.
The fun factor with Bounty Hunters is what makes them such a great faction.
And I'm having fun with the Kira Stall team. I've been running that.
God, I love it. It's
once
fun.
You get that thing geared, and the gearing's not that bad at all. I mean, getting to gear 12, there's a few pieces, but I mean, some of the characters were easy as hell to get up. They're not bad at all to gear. I was very happy about that.
Yeah.
So
Cad Bane was actually surprisingly not too bad. I mean, yeah, he was a little stun cuff heavy, but not too bad. Greedo was probably the most painful gear. All those stun cuffs, man.
You're talking about Bounty Hunters. Yeah, I was talking about the Kira Stealth team.
The Kira Stealth team. Kira sucked hard. Like Kira was, but like 50 Carbontes.
What was it?
Vandor Chewie was so easy. Get him to
Vandor
gear 11.
T3 was easy or L3 is easy as hell to get to gear 11. So was Zalbar. Mission was a little bit. Kira was a little bit, but mine are gear 11. But getting missions in Zalbar to 12 was not hard at all. And I got Vandor. I did Vandor in L3 today to gear 11. So it's not bad. And for as good as that squad is, it's a lot of fun to play.
Yeah.
So it's a really solid team. I'm getting more and more on that bandwagon. More and more, I play with it and test it out and stuff. So
yeah, I really enjoy my Kira squad. I mean, you saw me putting on the Smugglers Run event, putting my smugglers or my Kira lead, Vandor, L3, Chewie, and Han on auto and just letting it go, and coming back to collect the rewards. So let's go ahead and log out here. Throw up the splash screen.
Let's see who's in chat. We got some new people in there.
Oh yeah, Decepticons asked a question. Decepticons asked a question. I was saving stun guns and carbs for the droids. Should I use them to get other teams to gear 11? It depends on what other teams you're planning to get to gear 11. If it's Sith, hell yes. We already know that Sith are going to be bonkers again very soon. If Revan it is squad, to gear up a Revan squad, so Revan, Jolie, Grandmaster Yoda, General Kenobi, Revan himself, Jedi Knight Revan, even old Ben, Ezra. What other Jedi are really good on a Revan squad? Hermit Yoda. Gear up some of your Jedi for a Revan squad. It never hurts to have 2 good squads of Jedi. So if you can afford to take Bastila out of your Jedi Knight Revan team and have another, backup strong Jedi squad, gear up that if you want to. Obviously, what we've been talking about, the Kira Scoundrel timeout team or stall team, that's a really, really fun team to have and play, and it's actually useful. There's a bunch of really strong squads out there. If you don't have a good resistance team, go gear up your resistance. If you don't have a good First Order team, First Order are really good. I can't tell you how many times First Order. I always just throw my First Order on defense in Grand Arena and Territory Wars and stuff like that. And it's effective. It is an effective defensive team. So First Order is a good squad to gear up. And these are all tried and true tested squads. So here you go. You guys can get a good splash out of, or a good laugh out of this. This is the last time I logged into my my test account here. So
oh no.
Yeah, I haven't logged in since February started. That's how much I DGAF my test account here. So delete that. Claim that. It looks like okay. Yeah. All right. Cool. Let's see. So. Oh, here's the Earth. Damn, you must say, that is a sweet Earth. If you don't know the reference, I feel sorry for you.
Oh, no.
Okay, alright, so, Grievous. Gear 12 plus. Let's go ahead and upgrade that Zeta. Let's change up his mods. Alright, so we are going to go health mods. We are going to... Do we want to run a health primary on the Arrow?
I would say so, yeah. Let's just do all health and see what we can do with speed secondaries.
Well, howdy doody. There's a 12-speed secondary. Let's slice the bejesus.
There you go. You can go ahead and get that damn thing right in there and put that on to get the thing going. My God, if I had that much mod material, I'd never leave the house.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, scheisse. Okay, so obviously we're not going to find a health primary square.
No, but go with your best or health secondary. You can go health secondary on your on the square.
Now, do I want to go health percent on the secondary or flat health? Because he's got such a high base health that I feel like the percents would be better off.
No, I go percent.
Okay, that's a 0.9%. That's a 1.6, 1.7. That's a 0.75. Ooh, that was one. This one's got health, flat health, and percent health. It's 1.6. I guess we can check them both against each other and see. So let's try this one. Okay. All right, that takes me to 53,048. Let's slice this. Oh, hey, look at that. Got some extra health there. And some more speed. Okay, which one did I was using this one. All right. Oh, that was a 4-dot mod, so I can't even take that up to...
What did I tell you?
53.3. Okay. Well, you know, this is my test account. I don't play around with this very much.
Bastard.
So,
blasphemy.
I know. Okay, so let's take a health primary, health secondary, speed. Oh wait, do we want to use? They made a big deal about doing a crit damage.
No
primary.
Health, man. Get
no
crap out of here. Health.
All right. Look at that sexy mod I had hanging out on Ewok Elder. Freaking 18 speed secondary with 785 health. Hell yeah. There we go. 59,000. I ain't even got to the other mods yet.
Word?
All right, so let's see here. Let's go. Health.
Hey, Xylo. Stoner Jedi in the hizzy.
Yoo-hoo. What's going on?
Xylo.
Don't know why CG is using crit damage primary, because...
I don't either.
CG is CG, you know?
You even know how to game, bro?
CG going CG, bruh. Let's see.
Let's talk about bounty hunters again. Come on. Well, back in my day, them bounty hunters didn't have a boss, and they were pretty garbage. I don't know if you remember them days there, Mist. It's pretty hardcore to use them bounty hunters. Good. Another 4-dot mod. Damn, you missed.
What are you talking about? Right, so that's 59,122. If I go with this one, I get 59,588. What's wrong with it? Yep. Okay, so we are going to use... Where the hell did it go? Hello? There it is. I love how broken this filter is sometimes. Such a piece of crap. Zamlead. Yes, I've heard Zamlead is a lot of fun. Of course, the one stupid stat that we don't want to see go up. Yeah, that's a protection primary. 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 What the hell? Oh, because I'll get health percent on the... I'm an idiot.
Whoa.
Okay.
Slow clap.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, well, this one might be good. Yay, health. Cool, I'll take it. Alright, that's a decent mod. There's a decent mod. Okay, cool. There we go. And we want health primary on a stupid cross. And it doesn't look like I got one. Doesn't look like I got a health primary cross. Well, at least not one with health on the secondary there.
We want all health is possible.
That's only got 4 speed. That one's only got 3 speed. Let's upgrade this and see what happens. Alright, let's slice it and see what happens. Defense. And protection. Okay, so it's not going to be a great cross. I wish I could get a better one, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, so we're at 69,123 health. Let's go see what we can mess up. Let's go see how low his damage is. B2 Super Battle Droid. Let's go ahead and just go auto assign all those BS. Okay. Let's get a crit avoidance arrow here on him. Look at that. Is it? Do you want straight up just all potency mods on B2
no,
Super Battle Droid?
What the piss?
This automatic recommendation BS is bullshit, dude. Like,
I just looked at that. I was like,
what the hell?
What?
A 2-dot mod? What the hell?
Yeah, I know. The recommendations is just so stupid.
It was
I mean, I know you want. It's like you want tenacity sets, right? For B2.
Do you want some tenacity? I mean, potency is fine because you wanted to, do his thing, but you also want some. I mean, good lord.
Holy mother of pearl.
Sweet babe Jesus.
Okay. Oh, that's decent. We'll go ahead and assign that one. All right. We're just going straight up potency here. Or tenacity, right? Okay.
Well, yeah, we want some potency on there. Yeah, you definitely want some potency, but I mean, good lord, all potency with the. That 2-dot mod is just making me want to cry.
Oh, I know, right? Well, let's take the mod off of POW, because screw POW.
I just, yeah.
Let's go ahead and see what we can find as far as the potency goes. That one's not bad. Got a good potency secondary. Nice! I'll take it. Let's slice it, actually.
Nice.
Slice
nice
that
hit.
bitch. Alright, and this one, it's got protection. Secondary. Ooh, I like that one. We'll take the mod off of Cassian. Thank you. Alright, okay, so B2 is looking a little better. Now let's go ahead and slice up this. What am I doing? What? Missed. What the fuck? Tenacity with crit avoidance. Hey, look at that. That's what we want. That doesn't have potency on it. Let's see. Does this one have potency? No, it doesn't have potency. Ooh, this one's got potency. Look at that. Hey, look at that. And defense and protection. Ooh, crit chance too. Slice it. And assign it. Alright. That's better. We like that. Okay. And how do we want to mod our IG 100? All health, right?
Health, defense.
Defense,
protection.
A little bit of.
A lot of protection.
Okay, so let's see if we can find a protection primary. Whoop, nope, we want protection primary on that arrow here. Let's go ahead and give him a health mod then, I guess. Ooh, that's got a lot of defense and tenacity, and I like that. It's a good one. Okay, so we are obviously going to go for, we want tenacity, defense, health, and potency. Those are the only sets we want to see here. Let's put some speed on him.
Get some protection on this fool. His defense, his armor and his defense are just... His armor is really bad, so...
So let's give him a defense set. Ooh, I like that. Let's use this one. Let's go with a health set, a tenacity set. Do I want to go tenacity or do I want to go potency?
I'd go... I mean, he does stun, but I mean...
Yeah, screw it.
But yeah, we want a lot of protection on this fool. So if you want to go potency set with protection, it doesn't really matter.
Nah.
The protection's yeah.
We'll put another tenacity mod on him. See how this looks. I like that.
Hey, Captain Obvious.
All right, so let's go ahead and slice that arrow. Okay. Now this is I mean, so this is going to be a like wet dream squad here. Like, oh shoot,
Sure.
I forgot. IG 100. He's got them abilities. That new ability. Let's max that biznatch with our
that might help.
100,000 Zeta mats.
Not at all. Huh?
Oh, and I forgot to.
If I had that many Zetas, I'd never leave the house.
Okay, there's our B2 abilities maxed. Okay, and we don't have Droideca yet or B1, so let's go ahead and go to the store here real quick. Oop, cancel. Droideca. Okay, so this is really cool. I actually checked the drop rates on the B2 or the destroyer droid, and the highest percent chance is actually for 17. And believe it or not, you actually have a higher chance of getting 330 shards from the new pack versus the old pack. The old pack, I believe the actual drop rate of the 330 shard option or possibility was only like 0.1%, where it is 0.23 or 0.25% on the new pack. So there we are at 252 shards. 278. There's 303. Give me a 30. Nope. It's gonna need one more pack. Watch, it's gonna be a 330. Nope, it's not. Okay. Alright, so B2 is done and said for. Let's go get ourselves B1. This one's gonna take a while. So, I am obviously it's being recommended that I don't even bother with B1. What do you guys think? I'm thinking.
Well, let's max it out. We want full potential.
Yeah, that's what they want, right? They want us to use B1, right? So.
Yeah.
They say that this is the optimum squad.
They say.
This is kind of slow and boring, I know. I'm sorry, I apologize, but c'est la vie. This is what happens when they don't just send me shards. I could have just sent me 330 shards of B1, and I wouldn't have to do this, but it is what it is.
Word.
Come on. Oh, crap. Accidentally hit finish instead of buy again. So, while we're doing this, mod sets for the Destroyer droid. What do you guys feel is the best mod set? Offense? Just straight offense?
Offense, okay. Probably want to put some...
Now, does he inflict anything with his abilities? I forget. He inflicts target lock, right?
Yeah, so potency, maybe like potency, offensive set, offensive secondary speed, that kind of, or, you know.
Well, I guess it depends on what his base potency is. If his base potency is good,
or am I thinking? No, I'm getting mine confused. Offense, maybe crit chance, but offense primary is probably, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah, offense sets, offense primary.
Offense sets with offensive secondaries.
Oh no, not B1, not B1. The Destroyer droid.
The Destroyer droid, right? Yeah.
Obviously offense for the B1. Speed primarily. In fact, I'm probably just going to run a speed set because he needs to get as many turns as possible, especially with a grievous unique, to hopefully not get eaten alive by General Grievous. Okay, well I think I have my yep, there we go. There's my 330 B1 shards. Okay. All right. So, let's go. Let's go and activate. Yeah, if you didn't catch that, my Rose Tico is 7 stars and unlocked on this account, but it is the only character that is still Gear 1. Because...
That's dedication, yo.
Because Rose Tico just sucks. As a character in Star Wars and as a character in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes.
No, you just haven't found the optimal composition for her yet.
Right. Oh, Jesus. There's a reason that there's more than 10 resistance characters. It's so that you don't have to use Rose Tico.
No, it's so you can have 2 teams. Duh.
If that was the reason, you would only need 10 resistance characters. I'm pretty sure there's like 12 or 13. Oh, Jesus.
I think Resistance Pilot is a better character than Rose is.
Oh, God, yes. Absolutely. Absolutely better than Rose Tico. There's no contest there. Resistance Pilot just... Dude. Oh, Christ. Come on. I wish that there was just a... You know what they need? A quality of life update where it's just like, oh, everything is green and you actually have enough to equip all? Because, you know, occasionally there's like a character that requires 2 stun guns and you only really have enough mats for 1 stun gun. I just wish that there was like an equip all button. Or like just an automatic gear upgrade button. Like, oh, you have the mats. Upgrade. Chow. And it just automatically equip everything. That would be sweet. But then you'd have somebody who would be like, I accidentally upgraded this character and used the gear that I didn't want to get. And then you'd have to like, well...
Those kind of people.
You're just kind of an idiot, so... I mean... But, you know, they would probably do... They would probably put like a quadruple redundancy system in place so that you would have to click, do this. Are you sure? Yes.
Time.
Are you really sure? Are you absolutely sure? And then the last one would be like, are you high? Are you drunk? Are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol? Oh, criminy. Okay. All right, B2. Or, sorry, B1. I don't know. I always call this stupid thing B1 or B2. Yeah, whatever. The droid. The derpy droid. I'll just call it the derpy droid.
Roger, roger.
Roger, roger. Hey.
Purple. You going first. Check it out. We'll cover you.
You're not allowed to be here. Wait, you're a Jedi. Blast him!
Wait, that doesn't compute. You're under arrest.
Oh, criminy. Come on, let's go. Come on. Christ, this is... God, we spent like the last 20 minutes modding and gearing this crap. Ah. All right.
You can't forget unlock.
Wow. Whew. Okay, all right. So we want to just go straight up speed secondaries, and we want offense. Or do we want offense set, or do we want to go with a speed set?
I'd go speed with
I'm going to go
offense.
speed set, and I want
Yes,
some offense
offense.
secondary, speed secondary. Okay. All right. Ooh, there's a 13 speed. We'll take it. With 44 offense. Okay. Let's see what this next best one. There's a... And let's see what we get here. Okay, 104 offense. That's a little bit better. All right, so which one? 14 speed, 44 offense, or 10 speed, 119 offense?
Go with the speed.
Higher speed? Okay. Okay. 18 speed, 50 offense, and a 1.5% offense. Okay, cool. I'll take that one too. It's a 14 speed. We want offense on the primary, right? Yes, because... Shoot. Okay, might have to... Potency, right, is a good secondary set.
Yeah, that's a good... You can do that too.
I think that's probably going to be the best.
I like that. Yeah, I do like
option.
that actually. Yeah.
Because we want him to stick that. We want to stick that. Ooh, let's change offense. Do we have? Okay, yeah, we're gonna use this one. We're just gonna get upgrade. Slice. Protection, health, and protection as the. Yeah, well, at least speed is slicing. Got 12 speed out of it. Yeah, that's. I mean, the other
penetration.
The other secondary set mods or stats on that thing suck. Okay.
Aggravation.
All right, let's see if I can get some offense. There's offense, speed, 10 speed. That's a 4-dot mod. Let's upgrade this. See what we get. I like that. It's offense and health, or offense and speed on the secondary here with an offense primary.
Sure.
Let's see what we get. There's another offense slice. Okay, cool. We'll take it. Not like optimum, but yeah, it is. It is what it is. All right. Here we go. 16 speed. Ooh, there's 20 speed. Let's take that one. Thank you, Revan. Crap. Oh, that's because I'm sorting by speed secondary. I want speed primary. Derp. Derpy derp. Can't find an arrow with speed primary if it's got speed secondary. Dummy. You big dummy.
Oh, no, that is.
I like this one. This one's got offense primary.
Well, you need a fourth speed set one.
Oh, that's right. I need a speed set. Or I could just see what we've got on here.
Hey, Revenator. Can't touch this. Megatron TV, TJ. Let's look at some of the names in here. Some of the newer names popping in.
Yeah, let's do this set. Yeah, I'm going to lose a little bit of speed. Yeah, I'm going to lose a lot of potency, but let's just see. Where was that mod that I was looking at? Let's go ahead and take this one. What do we got? 72% potency. Boosts his damage by 1400-ish. Yeah, we'll see it. Okay. Alright, so there's my B1. Alright. B1 is modded. Alright, Droidica. Droideca. Destroyer droid. However you want to say it. Oh, Christ. Now I gotta do this stupid gear thing again. God. They're the absolute worst. I gotta take it to level 85 before I can... Okay. Alright. So, mods. Let's do mods real quick on the Destroyer. We want to do offense sets, right? Is that what I'm hearing? Straight offense. Okay. And I want speed, obviously.
Yeah, you want offense like a mug, and probably crit chance, I would say.
Yep.
Like a triangle could be.
Let's see. Let's go crit chance and speed secondary. Ooh, damn, 6%. That's bonkers.
Yeah, the arrow needs to be like an offensive arrow.
An offense arrow? Yeah, that's right. We don't want speed on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's gear this stupid mug up so I can put gear 12 on him, or 6.mods on him. Oh, God, okay. I'm going as fast as I can, guys. I promise. This is just...
And it's valuable information.
Yeah. I mean, this is where you're going to get some, like, no joke. Like, we are... Yeah. Crowdsourcing this. Ranger TJ, what question did you ask? Was there an option to go back in time where you could pay to get a character to a certain gear level?
What happened now?
Was there an option back in time when you could pay to get a character to a certain gear level? Okay, so yes, there was a small, like, you could pay $4 to get a character like gear 7. Or whatever the hell it was. And it was an absolute ripoff. It was pretty much the worst thing they've ever done in the game, and there's a reason that it doesn't exist.
It was something.
There's a reason that it doesn't exist anymore, because it was terrible. It was absolutely terrible.
Yeah. And then they went away with that, and then they started doing the Gear 12 pack pluses and stuff like that. So
and just selling straight up gear by itself.
Pretty much, yeah.
They found out that it was a lot cheaper to put gear in stores for crystals and charge people cash money to buy pieces of gear instead.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, back in the day when I first started playing, you could sell excess gear.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, good.
The problem with that, and the reason they got rid of it. Hey, do you remember how you got credits? You actually got the little credit thingies, and you had to sell those in exchange for credits. Yeah, that was the stupidest thing on earth. It was like mining. You got like a little mining droids or something like that you had to sell back to the gear store where you would sell excess gear. And what happened was people would bitch and moan because it's like, I didn't know I needed that. And so
don't be a dummy.
Yeah, don't be a dummy. Okay. Just buying. I don't know why I don't have a whole lot of pieces of this crap.
It's a rare piece, and not a lot of people,
Yeah, but I thought they sent me like 10,000 or 100,000 pieces of all the pieces of gear. All right, like that, I have 99,000 Mark 6 stun guns.
Must be nice.
Yeah, this account is boring as fuck to play. It really is. I mean, there's nothing to do.
I mean, other than when something new comes out, but it's for testing purposes,
Yeah, no, seriously, Michael or Mitchell's got the right idea here. Just remod your crap while you're listening to me, because that's really all I'm doing is just remodding these. Okay.
They're no match for Droid Dick, guys.
Okay, so I don't need to stack tenacity on this sucker because it gets tenacity up. Alright, so that is a Gear 12
offense, a crit chance, baby.
We're going to filter this for offense and crit chance. We're going to go for speed.
Can't touch this question. If you're planning to hoard 25,000 energy before level 28, While a full Jedi team through Guild Store and raids, Bastila have 2-star will farm once live, Ezra will farm once live, GQ 5, Ben Ayla 7 stars. From Guild Store, who would you use for ships?
Okay.
I'm going to break down your question here. Can't touch this.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay, so can't touch this. You're planning to start another account in a guild that will have GK on farm, so you're just not going to even touch, like, go into arenas until you have General Kenobi unlocked. You are going to try and get Ben and Isla to 7 stars. Okay, so how are you going? They're all available on Cantina nodes with Ezra.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to get them from packs? Is that the plan? Not quite sure what the intent here is. Crit chance. So take this one. Speed, protection, offense. No, they're from the guild store. That's true. They are from the guild store. Let's see. We want speed and I don't know.
Who would you use for ships? I mean, Jesus.
Geos for gyps? Yeah, well, I mean, honestly, Geos are quite possibly the best.
They're pretty
option.
solid. I mean, that is true. Dan Morgan makes a good point. Well, that's one of those problems you have to like break down, write it out, and look at it, break it down by sections. Like,
That's a freaking 4-dot mod. Jesus.
No.
6.79% crit chance. Oh, I love it. Okay. There's a crit damage primary triangle. I like it. Ooh, 12 speed. Look at you. Look at you go. I always have good slicing luck on this account. 187 speed. So I'm not going for max speed on this, but obviously speed is always good. It's finding that good balance between speed and offense on the destroyer droid. Okay, so we have our squad ready to go. Let's go see if I can beat this Jolie free. Actually, let's try this one with Jolie first.
Let's go kill some Jedi.
Yep.
Let's get her done.
Okay. So we're going to go droid. Ready, set, go. Okay. They are all modded. You all saw me mod these characters. We're going to see just how effective. Full Zetas, 69,000 health. General Grievous.
Suck it, CG.
All right, so dispel all debuffs on Droideca, Destroyer Droid, and damage immunity. Can't be copied. And tenacity up for 2 turns. Okay, so I'm assuming that I probably want to use this ability first because I don't want my Destroyer Droid getting toasted right off the bat. And do I want to focus on which one of these characters?
I would focus down Jolie first.
Okay, Jolie. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and blast them. And doesn't matter who I select.
Wait, where are they going to get their deep... There's no DPS on that team.
I know, but if I can't beat this team, then WTF is basically
No,
what I'm
it's
trying to
just,
say.
it's just a weird comp. I looked away from the
Okay,
computer
here
whenever
we go. Going
ship
one speed.
popped up.
That wasn't the 20,000 damage that I was seeing in the gameplay. Okay.
Keep alien like a mug.
All right, so I believe that this cannot
All
be
right,
evaded.
so yeah.
That was like a 13,000 damage hit. Gave IG 100 there. Let's just go ahead and just
Kill Jolie.
All right, guys. 34,000 on a basic.
Do a basic. All right, got the res going off Jolie. Now you
Yep.
start killing fools. Kill Jolie. Kill him dead. I'll kill him. I'll kill him dead. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, see.
Problem is, no Yoda on this team. Just
nope.
Yeah,
there's no
that's
Yoda. No Yoda. No Yoda.
Yoda, just not optimal.
Nope. This is quite garbage of a squad, if you ask me. That was pretty decent. 20-something thousand damage on his... It's not bad. Okay. So there's a victory.
Black
But
Reprieve.
that was,
Guys,
that was
I'm
against
scared of any... That was not an optimal team. No,
Nope.
it's not.
Okay, so here is one that has...
there
Yoda,
you go.
Jolie,
Yeah.
Bastila, and General Kenobi.
Now we're talking.
All right, so this is the meta. Here we go. All right. Oh, that's a Hermit Yoda, not a Grandmaster. I flippin'
Goddamn, why are they using this
bait
crap?
and switch. Bait and switch. All right.
No, there's no Grandmaster Yoda on this team. That's the pizza. Oh, for Christ's sakes!
No Grandmaster Yoda. I don't know what the hell is going.
on.
Holy cow! Shit. Already down to 59 stacks.
He'll get it back.
Yeah. Snapped up to 68, 58. I'll just kill this dope.
Just kill him. Kill him dead. Me.
Yeah. Get my IG 100 back up to snuff there. Strip that. There we go. God.
Hey, congrats, Blackbeard Premium with the new baby.
Nice. Babies are fun.
Yes, it is. It is a very exhausting experience.
Yes, quite so. And there's the res. That's fine.
I'll kill him dead. No, res. Just burn Jolie.
Yep. And boom. Oh, of course, didn't kill him. It's hard to get those crits on Jolie, but there we go. Could I probably auto this squad? Probably.
Yeah. Without Grandmaster Yoda, we're not getting the full
yeah,
effects.
I know. It's just... And granted, this is all Gear 12++, maxed with all 6E mods against... I guarantee these yahoos are not running... Okay, there's B1 is out of the picture, and that was without Grandmaster Yoda. There's a 56K special from...
Not bad.
From
not too shabby. Yeah, as you get later in, he does hit harder, but you know.
There's a 39,000 basic.
So the problem with not having Grandmaster in the team is that you're not getting those buffs spread around. He's really a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Yup. Okay, so that's Hermit Yoda
Can't
again.
copy
What
the
hell?
damage immunity.
Hermit Yoda, Grandmaster Yoda, no Bastila.
Okay, no Bastila. So this is a variation that I have seen in arenas and that I will occasionally run in arenas.
Yeah, it's for offense, but it's not as good.
No. And ideally the best swap here is to run Hermit Yoda
Jesus
instead
Christ,
of...
they're already tearing your ass up with Hermit Yoda. Kill him. Kill them all.
Let's do this.
Kill Hermit Yoda. Kill him. Kill him dead.
Oof. Okay. And there's the taunt. And let's shred that. We want to go after Grandmaster Yoda and heal General Kenobi. There's the... Okay, now we focus down Jolie.
Yeah.
Jolie is going to res him here in a couple seconds. Get that heal on... Come on. Big hits, big hits. Nothing. Almost. Almost. Yes! Okay, there we go. Got rid of Jolie. I'm not seeing the massive damage output that was advertised. I'm seeing similar damage output, but not 55,000 damage on a basic. Let's go ahead and do that. There was what was that? A 27,000 basic?
We're delayed, so we're seeing it afterwards.
Okay. All right.
But yeah,
might have to slow this down. Let's just do some basics here.
No, you're fine. No, I'm saying there's a lag on the stream when you say it to where we actually see.
I know. I'm just okay. Here, this is a basic attack, 1 speed, 32,000 basic against General Kenobi.
Do a basic.
Okay, here we go. The guy in first place is running
the team.
the team that we want to fight against. Okay. All right. Let's see how this goes. Second special first. Is that the skittering whatever the hell it is? Okay, B2 got the mark. That's
that's not good.
Yeah. Let's heal up our B2 here. Come on. Strip. Okay.
See, that's the difference. You see how the Yoda with Bastila and that team just starts... That's the problem. Too many... With this team lineup, there's too many... It can be beaten, however, the problem is you're going to lose more than you win because they can cleanse so much, and Yoda is just a beast.
Gotta clear that. Okay. All right, we've triggered Savior. Let's heal up our IG-100. We don't want that guy to die, but he's going to, it looks like.
Even with all that protect, is that because his armor's just such crap?
Yep, pretty much. Okay, if I can... Okay, let's try and kill this Jolie. If we can get rid of this Jolie, there we go. I don't know, man. This is...
It's close.
This is not looking bad at all.
Well,
IG-100, yeah, he got trashed right off the bat. He died fast, but in all the footage they gave us... But... The catch is that this requires
God mods.
I mean, I'm not saying that I've got God mods on this account because, I mean, I'm not running like 145 speed on anybody. But
we have to check out the mods and the other tech guys tied too. I don't know what he was running.
Okay, so that was Rourke. He is running a 120 speed on his Revan, so he's not even the fastest Revan.
No, that's the see, that's right there. That's bad.
You're running against a Yoda who's at 6,000 offense.
What the hell kind of mod
special offense?
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Get a
Yoda is at 110 speed. Grandmaster or General Kenobi's at 64 speed, not even busting 200 speed.
He's not. I mean, the mods on these are bad. So
this Jolie is only 38,000 health and 47,000 protection at 80 speed.
Not cutting it.
Yeah, so this is against a mid-tier.
You have a fast if you have a fully maxed out modded team,
yeah,
with Revan over 300 and Yoda at 7,000, I guarantee he's going to be one-shotting some of those droids.
Yeah, those are realistic. But I'm talking. Look, all right. So Megatron.
We're talking about getting to the
I'm talking about
20.
apples to apples. All right, Megatron. I'm talking apples to apples. That may be realistic mods for most players, but the players who are going to have their General Grievous at Gear 12 plus with 69,000 health and 199 speed, their Droidica at Gear 12 plus, which implies 7 stars, 84 speed, which is not fast, but you don't want him fast, with 81% potency, 55,000 protection, and 69% crit. B1 is running, I know, but see, in an apples to apples comparison, I mean, I'm running a B1 that's at 117 speed with almost 5,000 offense. My B2 is 62,000 protection. He doesn't need to be fast at all. His potency is bonkers. What was his potency? Was that 120-something% potency? Holy shit! Yeah, 124% potency. And I mean, the weakest link is IG-100 because they didn't give him a cape. I mean, right? You know, I mean, I'll go into this battle again, and I mean, I can just put it on auto probably and win. Let's see if we can auto this. Let's see how the AI does. Let's go ahead and take off the auto or the specific target there. Yeah, no cape. That's the reason he sucks, is he doesn't have a cape. I mean, look at that. He's already dead. No cape. No cape, bro. No cape. Let's see how this goes. Okay, we triggered the savior. Let's see how this goes. I mean, don't get me wrong. It looks like a really, really fun squad, but it's not something that I'm, you know, itching to go out and spend money to do. Like, and I mean, I could very easily swap around these mods real quick and just see how this goes on defense. You know, brand new shard. No, not every shard has 50 whales, but you're gonna have at least 20 whales. I mean, out of 8,000 people or however many people are on that server, you know. There we go. I did win on offense. So, I mean, I just threw it on auto and it won. But, like you said, that's against a pretty... It's not against the best geared, best modded squad here. Let's try this guy. He's got a 318 speed Revan. He's got a... let's see what his Yoda's special offense is at. His Yoda's special offense is at 6,200. It's a little bit better. His Bastila, please tell me that she's at least at 220 speed overall. Okay, 209 speed. That's not too bad. Jolie better be at like 40,000 health. 32,000. It's okay. GK, what you at? He's busting 200 speed. So, as that wins at 200 knots, Captain. Alright, so let's go ahead and take on this slightly better modded squad here. And there's the B1. Got marked right off the bat. Ironic you said that, TJ, because look what happened.
That's true. It's all
orange. No. Oh, God. Oh, Yoda. No. Oh, no. Oh. Yoda, you stop that. Damn it, Yoda.
And B1 is...
Goofy!
Let's see if I can kill this Jolie here real quick. Let's get a heal on Grievous, I guess. I thought I had triggered Savior, but I haven't. Okay, so let's go after this guy again. Let's go ahead and kill let's just kill Jolie. I mean, he's already close to death. Oof. Come on, don't do this. Don't treat me like this.
Why you acting this way? Why you being like this, yo?
Ooh, I'm digging this damage immunity on Destroyer Droid.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty awesome. Well, the problem here is that with Grandmaster Yoda, or without the B1 battle droid, my Revan... Oh, I gotta stun you. Thank you. Criminy. Let's do an AoE here. Let's do the skittering death. Do some buff immunity. Ooh, that's... Man, this is... Destroyer Droid is nice. I am really enjoying the Destroyer Droid. That's one positive I can say that is come from this this whole thing, is that the Destroyer Droid is so good. Let's take that. Okay, 43,000 on his special.
Pretty solid.
Ooh, that stun though. That stun. I don't think this is gonna. Nope. There it is. There's the loss, guys. Maybe going after. I'm gonna go ahead and go off on a limb and saying that going after Jolie first instead of Grandmaster Yoda probably did me in. Let's go ahead and give it another shot. See what happens here. All right.
Oh, there's a Tits McVoltron sighting.
Hi, Tits.
Hello, Tits. Hello. B1. B1 marked off the bat again. Jesus. This is just so bad.
Ouch.
Alright, so this is probably going to pan out exactly the same.
Maybe RNG will be in your favor.
RNG shouldn't have to be in my favor.
Because at this time, Ness realized he fucked up.
I mean, let's be honest. That's 90% of this game.
Oh, it is 100%, dude.
What is it? 100% of my.
The Savior. 90%? Savior has been triggered. Going after Yoda. Of course, maybe if I could go after Yoda.
Right.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of those buffs, and this should be able to kill Yoda. Nope. Oh, maybe it is. Okay, there we go. All right, now we can...
You gotta get Jolie before he reses.
I know. That's a slow process here. Come on. My B1 was able to survive that initial onslaught miraculously. I do not know how. So this is where RNG is just such a huge factor in fighting with this squad. But
this is still not an optimized.
No, it's not. It's still not an optimized Revan team. This is basically a David versus Goliath, and the Goliath is my droids.
You cut Samson's hair.
Yeah. So there's a victory. But we're still not seeing that massive damage output that CG advertised. And I'm running now. Granted, okay, so let's humor CG here for a second. And because we didn't have the crit damage, we didn't have crit damage on his primary, all right? So let's go health. Let's go crit damage. We want speed secondary. All right. So, let's see.
Y'all quit calling her McVenom. It's McVoltron.
Oh yeah, y'all filled the challenge for that one.
Right.
Okay. All right. So, This is 65,000 health, still very good. And I'm running the crit damage primary on the triangle. We'll see how much the damage output changes here. All right. It's 42% crit damage on a 6E mod, okay? So let's... God dang it! B1 got the freaking focus right off the bat. Oh my god. Yes.
Hear me, Gerd.
All right. It's nuts, man. Okay,
what Miss doesn't know is we secretly replaced his B1 with Folger's crystals. Let's see what happens.
Alright, there's a barrage. Come on. Stick it out. Nope. B1 is out.
Well,
B1
that's
is
all she wrote.
down. Yep, and I think we can... Alright, so I think that was a savior trigger.
I didn't see, but I think you could be right.
Yep, that was a savior trigger.
It's 3 on 5, and oh boy, oh boy.
3 on 4, I was able to take out Grandmaster Yoda, but I still gotta take out Jolie before he reses. Ooh, Grievous just got the mark.
GG.
But Destroyer Droid took the mark. Destroyer Droid is marked as well. Grievous is... Ooh, God, this team is absolutely slaying Grievous. Okay, there's Jolie. Jolie is down. Let's go for Revan. 40,000 basic. That's extremely late in the match. 52,000 special. But he's dead. Game over. Game over, man. Game over. Alright, so that was a loss.
Just like the whole rework.
Mm-hmm.
And C-3PO.
Okay. So. Yeah, there we go. Destroyer Droid took the focus. Right. Of course, he's ability blocked, so I can't use his stupid flippin'. Okay. This may go differently if I can get my Destroyer Droid to
get damage immunity.
Damage immunity. There we go. Damage immunity is up. Oh, and of course he loses the focus on that same turn. I love it. I love it. Get some damage up on her. Alright. Savior has been triggered. Heal on IG-100. So basically, okay, so if you are going up against a Revan squad or a General Grievous squad with your Jedi Knight Revan, basically just put the mark on B1 and you'll win.
Yep.
Because the AI be dumb. Let's keep that Destroyer Droid pumping. And we should be able to kill Jolie here. Okay, let's do these. All right, so 1 speed, special attack, 58,000. Maybe crit damage ain't so bad on that triangle mod.
Too bad you don't have any CLS teams in the top.
Oh, I know, right?
Because watching that was just, it's not pleasant. It really isn't.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you make those AoE attacks like you're doing that you can get away with the Revan team. And
basic attack.
They counter the piss out of you.
56,000 on a basic with that crit damage triangle, man. I don't know. I think that might not be a bad...
It could be fine, but the problem is, you know, we got it. I wish that for the test account we could go against Gear to the Teeth modded, because what I saw was in the matches that Yoda was at that 7,000 mark, he was just wrecking. Like, he hit so freaking hard that he was almost one-shotting characters.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing, too, I don't think their Kenobi might be as defensive as possible. So, I mean, mods do make a difference in this battle. You know, every bit counts. So
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
you've won 3 and lost 2 so far.
I think so.
Yeah.
Or
So
1-2, lost 3, maybe. I don't know. Here's
yeah,
a mirror match. Let's see how General Grievous does on a mirror match.
this
Let's
would
turn
be
the speed
ugly.
up here. Okay, so we already know that the key to this is getting rid of B1 as soon as possible. So we are going to focus on B1 and just take him down, because you're essentially crippling the Shiza out of the team by going after B1. So it looks
Similar
like...
to getting rid of Chewie.
Yeah. Yep, pretty much. And it looks like the enemy team will be doing the exact same thing, using the exact same strategy of going after B1. My IG-100 is getting toasted right now. Jesus, holy freaking turn meter, Batman. And there's B2. B2's out of the picture. Let's get an AoE out. Let's try and take out... Okay, my B1 is out of the picture. My Droidica is out of the picture. And, dead. Okay.
Ooh,
I got
gotta love
smoked.
that.
Absolutely smoked. So,
Yeah.
Mirror matches, gonna suck. Okay, so let's go ahead and go in against this obviously very well geared, or well modded. Let's go ahead and go in with the typical Revan team, or the God dang, what am I trying to say? CLS team. Yes, thank you. Is that Chewie? Is that a Chewbacca Baka? Yes, that is Chewbacca. I need to mod him. And Han Solo. Where are you, Han Solo? You're so far down. When every character is Gear 12 plus and Zetaed, Han Solo falls so far down on the list. There he is. Holy crap.
Power creep is real, yo.
Yeah, okay, so... Oh, do I want to go through the ass pain of modding these characters? Or do I just want to just throw whatever garbage mods on them and just see what happens?
Well, let's see what happens with crap, and let's see what happens with crap, and then you can
Shift fire from there?
yeah.
Yeah, because if garbage modded characters are gonna lose, then or win, then you know that the god mods are gonna just trash them. Let's see here. Let's go to basic, auto assign. 3-dot mod. Nope. Sorry. We're gonna swap that one out. We want crit chance. There we go. Okay. Oh, speed. Alright. And Solo. Do you have mods? Not a full set. Looks like you need a crit chance diamond. Let's just go with the first one that we see. Oh, look at that one. Doesn't even have any speed. Look at that. Alright, cool. Okay, so obviously just whatever mods were lying around, no speed prioritized or anything here. Who do we want to stun first? I would assume it's probably the destroyer droid. Let's
Go after Grievous first.
Okay, destroyer droid is out of the picture.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Bye.
And Grievous is down. And now, let's see. Let's go ahead and kill IG-100 just because we can. B1 killed himself. IG-100 is dead. Oh, nope, you survived. Boop. B1. And then B1's dead. Okay, so that battle lasted, what, 45 seconds? So CLS is still going to raffle stomp Grievous.
Told you.
Grievous,
I told you.
Grievous will never become meta. He can beat Revan, but he's going to be a Revan counter. He's not going to be a Revan killer. Revan will still reign supreme in arenas. It's Ranger and Deadpool Kyle, Grim. So there you go, guys. 2 hours of streaming, a lot of working on getting my Grievous and team all modded out appropriately. And let's go ahead and see if I can just... Actually, let's go in here. Okay, so Grievous. I'm gonna go ahead and like assign loadout here. Let's create a loadout from this real quick. Okay. Let's clear this squad. Select this squad. No. Okay. Let's go Jedi here and actually do a Revan squad. Revan, Grandmaster Yoda, there. We want Bastila and General Kenobi. Okay. Yoda, let's see what I've got my special damage at on my Yoda here. 6,400, so I haven't really focused a whole lot on my Yoda here. Not like on my other account where I've got like 7,200. Freaking... I think I took that. Yep, I did. Okay, take that off a destroyer droid there. Okay, so Revan. This Revan is rocking 121 speed. So this is what you would call a moderately geared Revan. That was with an offense set instead of a speed set. Let's give Jolie this mod back. Okay. Bastila, what are you rocking? No mods. Okay. Let's actually, you know what? Assign loadout. Actually, wait, go back. Basic auto assign. Include assigned mods. Select all. Except Revan. Grandmaster Yoda. Jolie. Hermit Yoda. Where are you, Kenobi? Kenobi way down here. Kenobi. Confirm. Okay. Cool beans. Gave Bastila some mods there. And Kenobi. What are you rocking, Kenobi? I kind of am just chilling in the couch, except it's not really a man cave, it's just my basement. But what matters is that I'm not getting a whole lot of echo from my microphone, and that's really one of the reasons I wanted to upgrade. That's on Grievous. We'll take that one. That's fine. Gives me that. Potency set. Whatever. Why do I have a potency set? That's fucking dumb. Whatever. 250 speed General Kenobi. Okay, so we're going to take a Revan squad in against this General Grievous. Yeah, married man's basement equals a man cave. That's pretty much it. Yeah, speaks the truth. She speaks the true. All right, we're gonna go ahead and actually we're gonna go like kind of backwards here. We're gonna mark Grievous and see how this rolls. Just go after Grievous. That was an interesting dodge there. Mass set and come on. That's not going to go too much. And Grievous be dead. Alright, so Grievous is down.
GG.
Yep. And we'll just take down 100 real quick. Since the destroyer droid has damage immunity, Revan's down, but we can go ahead and as soon as Jolie gets his turn, we'll bring him back. And yeah. Let's go ahead and come on. Oh boy, this is they're whipping out some damage here. Don't quite know how. And let's go ahead and yeah, but we're back up to full health. Take out this freaking... There we go. That's down. Let's go ahead and give Revan some health. Boom. Boom. Alright. I could probably just put that on auto and just watch it go. I bet I can win. So even if you screw up royally and you go after Grievous first, it doesn't look like this is going to be a big deal because Jolie should... Oh, Jolie is down. I don't know, man. This might not go as well as I was hoping. Well, let's see. If we can get rid of that... Nope, nope. I think that's game over, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so... all right. That's interesting. That's interesting. Destroyer droid seems to be much more valuable than I think people give him credit.
Go after B1 this time and see what happens.
Yep. All right, so let's go after the focus on B1 first. We're all trying, different strategies here. So if I mean, I'm not trying to win every single match. I'm just kind of testing things. And obviously, I mean, this is with a...
not fully optimized
Revan because this Revan is going against it's alright, come on. Holy crap, the freaking turn meter on this freaking team, man. They still haven't triggered Savior yet, though, so... There's the Savior trigger. Might be able to... There he goes. Okay. So... Holy crap. What the hell? That is insane. So however he's got this team modded, it is sickening. Let's see if I can take out Grievous here. Got a stun. That takes him down. Get rid of B2. And I think I've got this. I think. But then again, I said that last time and I was full of crap, so... Okay, yep, nope. Destroyer droid is not going to be able to solo Revan, Yoda, and let's see.
Well, I think the moral of the story from what we're seeing and from what I've seen is that mid-tier Revans that are not fully done, you could probably beat it with, but max out droids, right? Zeta and everything. I mean, the things we're running here is fully maxed out.
Yep.
Can beat it. You can have RG go against you and you can lose, right? But we do know CLS ruffle stomps this team easily.
Oh yeah, yeah. So if you see a Grievous team in your Grand Arena, the obvious counter is CLS.
Yep.
Obvious counter is CLS. And the nice thing about that is that CLS is kind of a counter for a lot of things in Grand Arena. So it's not like you're going to be using your, oh my god, I have to keep my CLS to beat X team. CLS is kind of the jack of all trades. It's like when in doubt, whip out CLS,
Word.
So throwing in, going up against a General Grievous in arenas, territory wars, all that, you're going to be safe using CLS to beat him. So... I think that's probably more than enough testing for tonight. I think we learned a few things, some useful things. Fully decked out Grievous team can beat Revan. A fully decked out Grievous team will probably not beat CLS because that was absolutely garbage mods on that CLS team that I ran and just smoked it. So, yeah.
I mean, and we didn't even try Trey and the Sith.
No, yeah, we didn't even try Trey because, I mean, come on, I'm not going to waste my time modding up another team when it's like, okay, yeah, we know that CLS beats it. Save your Treya to beat something else. Jeez, man. Holy cow. Okay, so, yeah, good stuff.
Something to say. Yeah, but is it the final verdict? I think
I would give it as a squad overall. I would rate it up there with, as far as fun factor goes, actually getting my hands on and playing all 5 characters, 7 stars, maxed out. The fun factor is on par with Imperial Troopers. It's up there. It's fun. It's a fun squad to play. Am I going to panic farm the gear and the crap and try and mod everything? No, I'm not gonna go out of my way to gear up a Grievous separatist droid team. Number one, because I'm playing free to play right now, and I'm not gonna get Droideka or Droideka or Destroyer Droid to 7 stars in order to take him to gear 12. I'm not going to gear 12 plus my Grievous anytime soon, which is where you get the bang for your buck. Was I able to replicate some of the damage that we were seeing in the footage? I'm going to say yes. I mean, 55k on a basic. I can't say I didn't see it. Do I take back some of what I said at the beginning of the stream? I don't take back everything, but I don't think that they gave us a realistic expectation of what to see. I
guarantee you, Miss, if you saw a Revan team,
here, let's
maxed out and stuff.
Let's look at the top ranked Revan team in my shard right now. It has, wait for it, 307 speed on Revan. Okay,
Jesus,
that's okay. Mine is at 306.
That's not even fast.
Mine is at 306. I have seen a 318 Revan on my shard. His Yoda is rocking 5,000.
Oh, that's not right.
What the hell? This guy doesn't have it. Okay, let's not look at the top ranked Revan because
I don't understand what
I don't know what the hell's going on there.
He went full speed on Yoda? No.
So this Yoda has 119 speed and 5. What the hell are people doing with their Yoda?
I don't understand that at all.
I guess a faster Yoda is better in their eyes?
No. No.
Not in my opinion. Here's a 5,600 Revan, or Yoda.
What the piss is going on with your shard, dude?
I don't know. I really don't know, dude, because my Grandmaster Yoda is...
God.
I mean, they're all running offense sets, but 116 speed with 6,000 offense, that's better. I mean, I'm only running 70-something. Let me see.
What am I running right now? And I don't even have all 60s on him yet. And it's going to go much higher once I get done with... Let's see here. I'm running...
Yeah. Okay.
I'm running 6440.
Yeah.
And I've got 4 more wives I got to take to 60 that are 3 of them are still primary offense, so he's going to fly up, and I do quite well with mine.
Yep. Okay, so I only have 48 speed on my Grandmaster Yoda. Only 48
you don't
speed.
need speed on him. That's.
But I have 7,198 offense.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Offense.
Absolutely, that's
2,900 offense from mods. So he hits like a flippin' truck. My Revan is at 3 106 speed with 75,000 combined offense health and protection. My Bastila is at, I believe, a 220 speed, 233 speed, with pretty healthy health and protection. We already saw my Jolie. He's over 100 plus speed and at 100 plus speed and 51,000 health. And then Kenobi. And my Jolie has a pretty healthy amount of tenacity. So 78 speed on my General Kenobi, and I think I've got what's on my. So I didn't boost his tenacity a ton, but Jolie's got an extra 22% tenacity. So I mean, and could I take his circle here? Yeah, I can slice that up to. I can slice that up to succeed. I don't know if I want to though. I'll hold off on that since it's the square mod. And I mean excuse me. I guess it's time to stop the stream when Miss starts yawning. Oh, I need to do my.
When you're getting sleepy, then it's sleepy time for everybody.
Yeah, I need to start doing my bounty hunters.
That's shocking how. I look at the offense like, how are you winning?
Yeah, I know. I mean, I know how they're winning. They just bank on this. They just bank on Yoda going so often or so many times that the offense doesn't matter.
Right.
That's what they're banking on, is that Yoda takes more turns to make up for the lack of offense. Which, I mean, it could work, but you want those big single hits.
Yeah.
I don't know. At least I feel like those big single hits are more advantageous.
They really are.
But
we digress. What do we know?
I mean, my verdict though on Destroyer Droid is that it's awesome. I really do like the Destroyer Droid. It's obviously effective. It does a lot of damage. It's good quality characters. I think its kit is well rounded. It obviously is effective in a Grievous team. It's effective on defense. I like it. What do you think after seeing some footage?
I mean, it's still solid, right? There's some good stuff in here. It's just not what is being. So here's the thing: if they just said reworked and said it's just going to be good, I don't think there would have been any uproar. But they made it seem like it was going to defeat Revan just easily, and there's too many other teams. Sith and CLS will pawn this the droid team, no problem. Yeah. And Revan, if it's fully maxed out and geared, modded right, the footage I saw. It was no chance in hell. Yep. And if you think I'm kidding, go watch Arnold and go watch Mobile Gamer in those scenarios where it's like, damn. I mean, it's pretty brutal. And people were sending me some other stats, and I'm reading the forums and Reddit. So I think that it's a mid-tier team, and I think it's good. It's better than it was. So there's some creative things. I like it. It's got some. But again, it is still too early to say, but initial testing has been disappointing.
Rather inconclusive.
It really is. It's been very inconclusive and more on the negative side because the initial results from the testing and people that have maxed out and facing, and I'm not talking test count, I'm talking people that have maxed, Wells I know, that have maxed this out and got against Revan saying, I'm getting raffle stomped. Like, I went all in, max mod 6E, and getting on offense, getting just bombed over and over and over again. I cannot beat the top teams in there. Now, the thing that we've seen from this, I think, is, if it's a team that you do have, but see, here's the thing, droids are not a priority. And the other thing, too, they are a pain in the ass to gear. They are a nightmare.
Yes.
1,000 Carbantes is 1,000 Carbantes, straight up. And
there's no,
for what you have to invest, and the Zetas, because you're running fully Zeted. How many Zetas is that? 6?
That was 2 Zetas on Grievous, a Zeta on B2, a Zeta on 100, a Zeta on B1, and a Zeta on Destroyer droids. So 6 Zetas.
Yeah, yeah. But to get the return on the investment, I don't think is worth it.
Nope.
There's just too many other good teams, and I think they tried. There could be some more reworks done. There's, the bugs have been addressed, so it's not a bug issue now. So,
except for possibly the interaction with Grievous Unique, that might be a bug.
Something. But God, if I'd give this squad a C. It's in mid-tier. It could beat some teams. It could even beat Revan if you have fully maxed. And you can beat the lower end Revans as we saw, and those. I mean, those teams that do not run the correct Revan team, you should have no problem with, or those that are not geared or modded properly. Not geared, but modded properly, you're going to beat because they're not doing what they're supposed to with their effectiveness. But I mean, even with you fully maxed against some of these Revan teams that were not fully, charged the way they should be, 50-50. So imagine fully maxed. That's you have to take. I don't think it's worth the investment. Bottom line, I think you save your stuff, you hoard, you start getting ready for the next big hero's journey, Revan or whoever they're going to be putting out. And work on droids later. Maybe later on you work on droids.
Yeah,
I would not invest anything right now.
Honestly, what I think I will probably do is, I'll gear up B2, just because B2 B2, not necessarily because of Grievous, but because of Revan. Because the video that Arnold2101 made, demoing just how effective B2 is against Revan under Triumvirate. He basically proves to be a solid 5th character under a Darth Traya lead to counter Revan. Which is ironic because it almost seems like B2 with Triumvirate is more effective of a Revan counter than B2 in a separatist droid squad.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I will probably gear up B2 just because B2 proves to be an extremely valuable plug-and-play character against heavily buffed teams like Revan. It's going to be effective as a standalone character. Droid, the Destroyer droid probably is not going to get any love from me until I can get it geared, until I can get up to 7 stars. Because I don't think that the Destroyer droid is going to be as effective as a plug-and-play character outside of a Grievous lead, droid team, and especially not without more stars, without higher stars. B1, I'm not sold yet, and I'm glad I didn't impulse equip that Zeta.
You have to have that Zeta for B1 though.
Yeah,
for this team.
I know you do, but if I'm not going to run that,
I agree with you. But if you're going to, he's a big piece of that. I mean, that 50 between. Imagine if you didn't have it and you only had 50 stacks to start off with.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh God,
he would die that fast. I mean, he wouldn't even have a chance. Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, it's.
I blame fan. I mean, if you really look at it and if you think about it scientifically, this is all Finn's fault.
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely. 100%. No disputes there. Yeah, I mean, obviously I've already invested the gear in Grievous, so that's done. There's nothing else to do there. But yeah, I mean, God, You know, B2 is probably going to be one of my priorities. I don't know. Let me take a look
Take
at
him to
my...
gear 11. Take him
Let
to
me,
gear 11. You've got stuff that you can do with gear. If you want to take BD to gear 11, that's fine.
yeah,
A
I
lot of
mean...
Carbantes, though. Enjoy.
Yeah, I know. Seriously, that Carvanti sync is going to suck. And, of course, garbage mods from
Oh, your
that.
old stuff.
Garbage mods. Alright. Okay, so what do I got here? Droideca, Destroyer Droid. That's gonna be what I call it. So Droideca, Destroyer Droid.
Nah.
Okay, yay. Year 3 stars, Gear 1. Have fun. Actually Phoenix, you know? I almost feel like Phoenix is more valuable at Gear 11 than these droids.
It's hard, man.
And you know what really sucks is all these flipping stun guns.
Yeah,
Ugh.
yeah.
Alright. Let's go ahead and request some.
But my
Yeah,
recommendation to everybody
everybody else is
as we start
requesting
wrapping up is Horde.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Just
definitely. Actually, you know
Farmville
what?
Republic.
That's a
Horde.
better idea. Actually, no, not for me because I have no chance of getting whatever hero's journey character adventure.
Well, not with that attitude, you're not going to go anywhere. So, why don't you try hoarding, Mist? Why don't you be like me, yo?
Because, man, I hoarded for Revan the first time around, thinking, okay, snowball's chance in hell. I didn't hoard for him to get him the first time around. I hoarded gear after he showed up, in preparation for him showing up, and so I hoarded all this gear in like November and early December, and then I realized, I'm sitting on all this gear, doing nothing to improve my roster right now, or doing very little to improve my roster right now, and Revan is probably not coming around before the end of January, so I decided to gear up my scoundrel group. So Kira, L3, Vandor, Zalbar, and Mission, and I got all of them to gear 11 before Revan came out. And I still was able to get Revan to gear 12, right up.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's because a lot of those characters do not require a lot of Corbantes and stun guns and stuff like that.
I think you forgot that I geared up Kira in that group.
Oh, you did, but even then, she's not that much to gear 11. Now, from gear 11 to 12 is another thing, but a lot of them on that team are really not that bad. I'm just looking at it like, damn, that's it? I was like, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be worse than it was. Yeah. So I can see definitely that happening. But, yeah, guys, just...
Save your gear.
Save it. We don't know what's coming. I wouldn't invest in droids. That's my advice. Save your crystals. Stay on target. Don't chase the shinies.
Stay on target.
Almost there. Target. Loosen up.
Pull up, Jack. Pull up. I can do it.
I got it.
I could probably take Vandor to 12 here. I can take L3 to 12.
I mean, if you're working on a squad, like, and you just be specific, like 11 to 12, that kind of stuff, sure. Why not? Get them 12, set your squad. But
honestly, God dang, I might go ahead and work on taking some of my other scoundrels, some of the members of this scoundrel squad to 12, just because it's
a good investment.
So good on defense. It's so good on defense. It can seriously mean the difference between landing in 2nd through 4th place in Grand Arena should you lose a match, possibly taking 1st place, or ending up in the bottom rung. That scoundrel squad has probably earned me a few wins single-handedly by costing an enemy an additional attack. Sure. And in Grand Arena, one thing that I have learned is it is 100% efficiency. It's not so much what you place on defense and what you have on offense. I mean, obviously it is, because you want to make sure that you're not putting everything on defense or saving everything for offense. You want to be able to find that balance and clear the enemy efficiently. It involves a lot of scouting. You have to scout your opponent. You cannot just go into every Grand Arena match blind. That's one thing that I learned kind of the hard way. You know, and saving your Revan. If your opponent has Revan, save your Revan for offense, because there really is, at this point in the game, unless you're going to go out and drop a few $100 on the Grievous meta, there is not a really good, reliable Revan counter better than Revan himself.
Mm-hmm.
And so, in my opinion, I think Revan is the best counter to Revan. So, yeah.
All right, my friend. I think we've said it all.
Mm-hmm.
We've been going so long that
Did we start losing
Deadpool
viewers?
Kyle passed out.
He might have.
He's like, forget you guys. I need sleep.
Yeah, right. He probably did. That's all right, though. That's all right. He's got kids.
That's right. He does have kids. Chitlins, they're called.
But,
all right. Should we wrap it up, my friend?
I think so. How did your charity stream go last week?
We're over 10,000 now, so I think we're at 10,200 something right now.
Nice.
So getting closer to that $15,000 mark.
Nice.
Still need support, so we're going to be doing some stuff. I can mention anybody that's listening to us now, if you have not checked our Tiltify and you don't get yourself one of those Stu Strong bracelets for $15, you're going to miss out on something pretty epic that we're doing on Monday. So if you want to be a part of it, get your Stu Strong wristband.
Yep.
That's all I got.
Speaking of which, mine is actually upstairs. I got the one that you guys mailed me, so thank you for that.
Well, be ready for Monday then, miss. We've got a wonderful little happy surprise for you. You're going to enjoy it.
Oh, yeah. Alrighty, guys. I guess good night, and save your crap. Save your crap. Horde. That's probably the best advice we can give you guys right now. So, with that, adios, tschüss, bis später, auf Wiedersehen.